bushcrafter chef kitchen, eh? Bushcrafter chef. See what? Yeah, okay. Never mind. Anyway, the idea of today's challenge is me, Simon, and Ben are all going to cook 3 completely different dishes. We're going to pre-prepare them before we go. Take them out to the woods, put them on the campfire, see how we get on, see whose is the best. Now I've decided to go for dessert. Spoke to Simon this morning and he was basically going to cook the exact same savoury thing I was going to cook, but we'll get to his in a bit. So I'm going to cook 2 dessert dishes and they are going to be an apple and cherry crumble extravaganza bake. How do you make one of them, I hear you say? Well, I'll tell you. Some Bramley apples, chopped up, put in a reclaimed aluminium dish, reclaimed from a previous ready meal, and then you bung on a generous helping of, so I didn't show you them, dried cherries there. Bung on, I've got 2 dishes, so bung on roughly half of them. Now the apples are possible, I don't know, maybe too thick, not quite sure, but there we are. Bung that on there like that. So didn't get a spoon ready, and then a generous helping of brown sugar on the top. You can't actually see, slightly out of shot. There we go. I put on 3 dessert spoons of brown sugar. Don't be mean with your brown sugar. Apples are incredibly bitter, even when they're cooked. These are Bramley cooking apples. And then some biscuits that have been kicking around since Christmas. Just the old shortbread ones. You know, the old boring as hell biscuits. So it's out of shot. There we go. One on the floor, 10-second roll. There we are. Roughly half the biscuits on top there. Going to bake that in the fire for about 45 minutes. Just wondering how the other boys are getting on in their kitchen.
Morning everybody. Gary threw down the gauntlet for us to do camping on the campfire without pots and pans. This is what I'm going to be preparing. I've got chicken, bacon, lawn-ons, I've got mushrooms, tomatoes, going to do sautéed potatoes, a bit of onion in with the chicken and bacon. I'm going to attempt garlic bread on a campfire. This will be interesting, double wrapping it in foil, hopefully that will cook right. And because my son doesn't like mushrooms, I'm going to also attempt to do fish fingers double wrapped in foil and cooked on the campfire, hopefully. In a minute I'm going to cut all this up and prep it. When it's all prepped and ready, I'll show you how I'm going to cook it. So, speak to you again in a minute. Okay, done all my prep. So I've got my chicken, got my bacon, got my mushrooms, got tomatoes, done sautéed potatoes, that should go quite nicely. Got some onions to go in as well, so I'm going to mix all this up. Already had a request from Gary to double up the amount that I'm cooking, as he's going to concentrate on dessert apparently. And then obviously there's the garlic bread, and there's the fish fingers. So in about 5 minutes time this should all be ready to go on the campfire. So yeah, hopefully it'll be very nice. Okay, so we've done it all, it's all prepped. So we've got chicken, bacon, tomatoes, mushrooms, and a little bit of onion in there. Double foil wrapped with a little bit of oil at the bottom, so that should cook quite nicely. I reckon that'll take about 45 minutes on the campfire. 2 of those as per Gary's request. Loose bit of onion there. Double wrapped garlic bread. That I think we'll have to put right on the edge of the fire and cook it really, really slowly. This is the big experiment. Fish finger foil parcels. Really have no idea if that's going to work. I suspect probably not. We'll give it a go. And then the sautéed potatoes, which again, just double wrapping in foil because you get any loose flame, you don't want it actually scorching it. And so everything goes into this fetching Sainsbury's bag, and in about, where are we? In about 3 hours time, hopefully we'll be eating this lovely food. Fingers crossed.
Right, it's 10:30, isn't it, Maya?
Yes.
And we've got all our cooking stuff, and we're just looking for our tarp in the loft. It could be anywhere up here. This loft is double the height, so that way and that way, if that makes sense. Anyway, so we have got a camping area in the middle somewhere, but we're looking for the top, aren't we? Yeah. Anyway, I wonder how the others are getting on. Do you think they're getting on good? Yeah. Okay. So we've got lots. We've got lots. I'm fairly confident that we're not going to win, but we're going to win. We're going to win, are we? We're going to win. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we'll see, won't we? Okay. We'll certainly have yummy things. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you later.
See ya.
Anyway, once you've done that, like I say, anytime you're having a ready meal with one of these aluminium dishes, hang on to it. Always useful for cooking stuff on the fire. I've got about 10 at the moment because I've been doing too much hoarding, not enough cooking. And then simply wrap it up. I mean, that's got 2 layers of foil. Sorry, I'm out of shot there. 2 layers of foil on the top. Now you can attempt to make one of these in just tin foil. The problem with that is basically leakage. You need to sort of try and secure it by wrapping it all around it. If you've got an aluminium dish, it does give you a bit of a unfair head start, really. Nothing's going to leak out, therefore you only need a couple of layers on top. If you were using just tin foil, I would go for 3 or 4 layers of the heavy duty stuff to avoid leakage, and then you've got to try and scoop it into a bowl in the bottom. So there we are. That is one there. Ready to go. I'm going to do another one. Obviously not going to film that. You've seen this one. Going to take this to the woods. I'll get back to you when I'm there. And we're off, Daddy and daughter, on another whirlwind adventure. Where are we going today, Natalie? Natalie, you're meant to be talking on the camera.
No.
I won't.
Yeah.
Need paracord to tie up?
Yeah, so we tie a bit around this tree. Tie a bit around that trunk over there. Now you've got somewhere to eat without getting soaked. Amazing how fast you can actually get wet, isn't it?
And there's also this spiky thorn.
Right, Reese. Well done, Reese. You're doing a good job there. Right, go. Keep going. Keep going, go.
Have I told you about my saw? This is the... There's a separate video on YouTube all about this saw, and I look back at myself and I'm rather annoyed because I spend about 4.5 minutes holding it like this.
Any chance you can put it to use so I can get a log so I can sort the shelter out? Loves the sound of his own voice, this one.
2 men and a boy and a dog to saw a log out. And
I'm
one man-
going to steal the log, let's be clear about it. So I want this log. Thank you.
That was meant to be firewood.
There you go. So we are camping in the woods. We're not camping, not today. Some of you may recognise this area because this is where we did our frost camp, where me, Gary and Zephan stayed. And today we are going to do, what are we doing, Gary?
We are doing the Great British Cook-Off. The Great British Camp-Off. Sorry, the Great British Camp-Off. Now the idea is, it's meant to be a no pot and pan challenge. You can cook anything on the fire using sticks, using tin foils, stuff like that.
He's just
Now,
changed
Ben,
the rules again.
Ben has bought a pot with him.
The email said no pans.
Ben's bought a pot, but it's not going to be a pot, it's going to be an oven. So he's kind of bent the rules a bit. But then he says a tin foil tray is a pan.
Yeah.
And Diesel says, well, a tin foil tray is not a pan, it's a tin foil tray. It counts as tin foil.
Yeah.
But I've explained that in my my kitchen video about how
Yeah, see, I didn't see your kitchen video because it's a secret, isn't it?
it is. I'm
Until
going
I
to
get
show you
it
that.
to edit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just make a point? Can you watch out for the special branch when you go into the shelter?
Yeah, what's so special about that branch?
Got a degree in computer science.
Hey!
That's terrible.
That'd be IT kids, by the way.
It's still none of the time. Natalie, look
Right, we have started the cooking process down here. So we've got Simon here who's cooking. Is he going to tell us what he's cooking?
Yeah, it's all in the video.
It's all in your video.
All
Okay.
in the instructional.
Okay, he's cooking tin foil. At the
Yeah, the
moment.
one where it says you can't bring any pots and pans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that I didn't see yesterday when I was playing.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
The no pot and pan challenge.
So I've got some sausages boiling in there, so they all know what I'm doing now. I'm trying to do campfire sausage rolls, and then I'm going to do campfire fritters afterwards.
Oh.
And so these two are keeping their secret.
No, they look. Sauteed potatoes, remember?
Sauteed potatoes. Someone's doing sauteed potatoes. And Gary, what are you doing?
I am doing the dessert. Am I allowed? I suppose I better say it is a apple and cherry crumble.
Apple and cherry.
Apple and cherry crumble.
Really nice.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Where do we get that far? Now, if there's one thing that annoys me on YouTube, when people say I forgot my. So I'm going to do it now. I forgot my hat. It's chucking it down my way.
Often you see Gary without his hat.
I wear my hat everywhere. I got out the. It's that dog. I blame the dog for being frantic to get out the van. But if you got a hat on your head, the rain's not hitting your face. It tends to annoy you far less.
That's right. So
Could be worse.
the way
you could be
I
wearing a
plan
waterproof camouflage jacket.
my sausage rolls, as I say, my sausages are parboiling in there. I've got some puff pastry here, and it does have a little picture of a sausage roll on this box. So I'm going to parboil my sausages in there, then I'm going to tip the water out that's in the pan, and then roll the sausages in the puff pastry, and then turn the pan on its side and use a little grill to make an oven with the pan. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll see how everybody else cooks.
In the pan, hey Ben.
You're not boiling anything.
In the pan. He's using the
Oh,
pan.
I'm boiling the
apparently,
sausages,
so.
okay.
Using the pan? Yeah. That's funny. I thought we weren't supposed to bring pan. Yeah, I thought that too. Yeah. No pot and pan challenge.
Right. Yeah, that's what I read.
Yeah.
That's why all my stuff's in foil.
See, if we say it enough, he won't be able to edit it out. There'll be just too much of it, you know.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah. So just use
That's
the
your
word.
cunning plan.
Use the word no pot and pan challenge as much as you like, and it'll be stuff.
Right. So this is a no pot and pan challenge, is that
It
right?
is, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to check that to make sure I was complying with the rules.
Tin
Yeah,
foil
but-
only.
I might like to say, because I'm filming these two goons, that Gary,
The camera, folks.
yeah, I have control. Gary actually put a text this morning that said, "Oh, by the way, didn't I tell you that it's a no pot and pan challenge?" And by that time, I had already bought my ingredients, so I had no choice anyway. So anyway, we're doing what we're doing.
I told him last week it was a no pot and pan challenge. I just forgot to remind him every day since. So I blame myself entirely for not reminding him every day.
I blame you too.
You should do.
I blame you.
Anyway, after we have finished this, what we are going to do is first of all we're going to get dry, and then we challenge. We're going to decide a winner between us out what was the bet pass, and then we're going to challenge you out there to do your own challenges, and then maybe we could do an event where people meet up. That would be really cool, and hopefully it'll be dry. The children are the judges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We judge.
Okay. The children are the judges. Right, Zeph, how you doing?
Me first.
You hungry? You enjoying yourself? Always enjoying yourself.
I'm also hungry.
You're also
I didn't
hungry.
care about the
We're drinking the water off the top.
Yeah, that's the only way we can drink.
That's the only way you
We're
get
always
sustenance.
telling that boy to use his head.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh well. We're not actually short of water today, of course, but as you know, Zeph, you misunderstood.
So me and Maya and the rest of these people are under the tarp because it started to rain cats and dogs
And dogs.
And dogs, especially dogs. So for the moment, the Great British Cook-Off is being paused.
Temporarily suspended.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes the rain sounds worse when it's banging on the tarp? Not so in this case, it really is chucking it down. Just wanted to clear that up.
You right there, Maya? You say hello to everyone.
Are we gonna cook something?
Yes, we've got to wait for the fire to burn down.
A metal grate in the fire over.
I can do that.
Simon, do the fish.
I was waiting for someone to do it. I must admit, Ben's not usually that quick. Right.
Well,
Anyway, garlic bread has been a resounding success because it's all gone. It's
all-
all been eaten, the kids love it. So,
thumbs up for the garlic bread.
so this
Now-
is the next experiment, fish fingers a la campfire.
Hang
Unless
on,
they're so
not-
bloody hot I
not-
can barely hold them, I'd say they're cooked.
It's the eternal question: are we alone in the universe, and can you cook a fish finger on a campfire? But never eat it straight out of tin foil, regardless of how hungry you are. What?
Tastes lovely, much better than the grill.
I better stop filming so I can have a bit.
Yeah, go on. Hey, Roland.
How'd that stick there?
Right. Now we're into Ben's big experiment. What are we going to call this then?
Ben's big experiment.
Sausage a la splat?
I can't wait
It's
to
going
see
to be
it.
puff pan, I think, probably. Can I tell you something? It didn't move when I lifted it up.
It didn't.
No.
So it's full of puff pastry, isn't it? You reckon?
Yeah. You ready?
Go on in. I don't know why I felt a need to step back then.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Look at that!
That
Oh
is
my
like
God.
toad in the hole.
Well, who's gonna eat that?
Well, I'll have some of it.
Loads.
That looks good.
Yeah, I
Connected.
don't know, but I think it could probably. Oh no, I think that's
No,
fine.
that's cooked.
Really?
Okay.
Some.
Oh, this
Not really a
Oh,
success.
it's just gone off.
crap.
Battery.
Simon, how did it come out then?
Looks pretty amazing, tastes pretty amazing, smells pretty amazing. All in all, I'd say pretty successul.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite happy
You're
with
a
that.
bit dark under there.
A bit dark, yeah, I'm a little bit dark, a little bit work, yeah. It's gone to a dark side. Yeah.
Well,
No, it's come out really well. I'm very
that's
pleased.
self-praise if ever heard it, but I can reveal it is true. That is pretty good.
You want to hold that for a second?
Do that
I'm
again.
going to get the sausage rolls out. Can I just
This I'm dying to see.
Can you move the wrap?
It's a wrap.
Well,
Right, now this is the bit I want to see, Ben's great experiment.
will it come out the pot?
Probably not, I think you might have to persuade it.
The question of can you cook a sausage roll on a campfire? is
Well, it's
about
more
to be
creative.
answered.
It's more creative sausage roll.
You're creating this. Now it looks good on this side. Ben, would you mind just Oh, it's gone dark, Ben. Nothing's happening on this.
It's all right, it's still filming. It's okay, it does that.
Okay. Would you mind just turning your sausage roll over, please, just so we can see the underside? Yes.
Is that metal plate supposed to be there?
little bit of a black bottom?
Yeah.
Better than a soggy
Can,
bottom.
can I ask something, Garrett?
Yes.
Have you cooked anything yet?
No, not yet. I've got dessert. Main course first.
So you're cooking the dessert, are you?
I'm cooking the dessert.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll put it on now. In fact,
Have you got a knife?
Well, not right now.
Right, and now,
But I have
the main event, the dessert.
Why is it such
Can you cook
cheese?
an apple crumble on the campfire? The amount of questions we are, well, hey, down boys! Can you get an apple crumble out the fire with sticks? First one went okay. It went better than rehearsal.
Yeah, we didn't film the first one.
As they say on
Yeah, but we're not
On
playing
X
right
Factor,
now.
it
We
went
actually
better in
need to have
rehearsal.
our pudding.
Hey.
It's actually going!
Oh, look out for that dog. Look out for that dog.
Oh, that feels really light. Where all the contents went to.
This is where he opens it up and nothing's inside.
Titanium spork. Do you not leave home without it? Actually, for about the first time ever, I'm going to attempt to use it as a knife. Use it as a spoon and fork many times. Okay. Okay. How black do you like your apple? Oh, okay.
That don't look too bad.
Oh, god damn. That is nice. Feel free to grab a spoon. Tiny bit burnt on the bottom. Remember I said don't worry about putting in too much brown sugar? Might have put in too much brown sugar. That's 3 teaspoons of brown sugar.
Yeah, give me my mouthful of that then. Come on.
It's nice, but it's definitely a bit burnt on the bottom here.
Well, that's nice. Oh, very nice.
Kids, grab a spoon!
Very good. Well done, Gary.
Oh, those cherries are nice. Oh, cherries are puffed up. They're raisins. That's worked really well.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so I think on that, I didn't try yours. Out of the 3 dishes, right? I'm last. Okay, I'm last. Okay. The sausage rolls were a total flop in more ways than one.
Glad you said that because we didn't want to hurt your feelings, mate.
No problem.
You're very kind.
Okay, that was 45 minutes in the fire.
That needed about half an hour.
That needed about half an hour.
Yeah.
Everything's overcooked.
It burnt a bit on the bottom though, didn't it?
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Now it's just the black cherries. Hey!
Okay. And the kids
Does anybody want to try this?
Come on, kids.
Come this way for dessert. Come on.
Hungry children.
Hello.
Hey, Maya.
You've broken the biscuits up though, make them more of a crumble.
Here's my cheeky bake. She fell over once, but she's okay, aren't you? Yeah?
Stand on ceremony.
Say hello, YouTube. Go. Hello, YouTube. No. Aww.
Right.
You're wet, aren't you?
So,
You can see.
basically, everything I cooked actually worked, and I didn't think it would. Okay, I burnt the bottom of the garlic bread just a little bit, but that was just because I was chasing kids around, so I couldn't turn it round. Fish fingers worked. Chicken bacon dish worked.
That's
In fact, I'm
nice.
probably going to do that at home now and try that
So,
for the kids.
so
I
can
like it.
can I just? Is it clarified as cooking?
What, wrapping it up and shoving it on the campfire?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because you're just
Biscuits
reheating fish fingers, aren't you?
The fish fingers were raw when he left the house
Yeah,
this
they
morning.
definitely were raw when I left the
Was
house.
the garlic bread raw?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well, it's half baked, as garlic
half
bread.
baked.
is.
It's the same as putting it in an oven. That's classed as cooking. I stand by my. No, he didn't.
No, I still came last, though, you know. Is it?
Yeah, to be fair, yours was a little bit ambitious.
Yeah. Well, if it had worked, it would have been really
Would have
good.
been amazing if it worked. But still, I still say, when it came out, it looked great. But it just was. There was probably too much in there for it to cook through. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
Simon's was Gordon Ramsay, yours was more like Gordon Bennett. Mine was a bit harsh, didn't it? Mine was Jamie Oliver, yours was more like Orphan Oliver.
I know. I may have been known to swear from time to time, but I'm not sure I'll be Gordon Ramsay.
So, Gary, do you think you'll be cooking that again whilst you're wild camping under trees?
Not in the rain, I won't. I will attempt that again, definitely with a biscuit top. I've done apple dishes before, may well have overdone it with the brown sugar.
Right.
I don't think you did. I think brown sugar's fine.
It didn't need 45 minutes, it needed about half an hour, so I'm going to try this again.
The only thing I would say is I would have broken up the biscuits to make it more like a crumble. I think that would have worked quite nicely, but I think it's
I'll
not
tell you
bad
what the
effort.
best thing's been.
And judging by
I
the way you're
reckon-
wolfing it down, you're obviously enjoying it.
Well, you'll eat anything.
This
won't
is true, you
Yeah.
will eat anything. Yeah.
you? I'll tell you what I think the best thing.
He didn't eat your
Actually, it's
sausage
not
rolls though,
food.
did he?
No, he didn't. It's not the food, it's actually the kids. Because my kids wouldn't stay out in the rain like this.
Can I clarify, I wouldn't stand out in the rain if these two
No,
weren't here.
and I don't think Natalie would stay out in the rain like this.
Natalie
would
will be in tears. Mate. If
Yeah.
it was just me and her walking in the woods, she'd be crying about now.
she? Yeah.
But when you mix with other people's kids, they kind of encourage each other along to play.
Yeah.
And the fun time is had by all.
So I think they've had a brilliant time, and we've certainly had a brilliant time, haven't we?
I've enjoyed it very much so.
So I think that's the end of our
barbecue.
our sort of bushcraft cooking competition. Maybe we can do the same again next year, maybe in the summer, without the rain.
To be fair, I would not have done a dish like that when we normally go camping. It's sausages, eggs, bacon, pan on the fire. Yeah, I wouldn't have made an elaborate dish like that.
So would you do it again? Do you reckon it'd be a good thing to do again? Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
So we're going to do it again sometime.
You know what, actually, what I'm going to do next time, I'm going to make up breakfast in a dish. So all I have to do in the morning is put it on. I'm going to try it as an experiment, maybe put some sausage in there, mushrooms, bacon and an egg, and see if it cooks as one, as like a breakfast. I just literally shove it in, 20 minutes later I've got breakfast. How's that? I'll try that.
Yeah.
Sounds good?
Sounds good.
I'll draw the line at hash browns though. Yeah. How am I going to do that on the campfire?
I don't know. Well, maybe next time, this time next year, and
we'll be millionaires.
We'll be millionaires this time next year.
We'll be dry. We'll be dry this time next year.
I'm looking forward to getting dry.
Natalie, can you come and try some of this, please?
So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from these two. Goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye from the special branch.